Goliath. Level 5 upgrade. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be working on Goliath, the T-Maxx 3.3. Recently I've done a lot with the others, but now it's time to put him back in the spotlight. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be installing the MIP Clutch shoe kit for the Traxxas Revo and T-Maxx. On the package it says just the Revo, but if you look on their website it does say it's for the T-Maxx as well. So what this is, it's basically like the Traxxas carbon base, I believe it is, clutch shoes that expanding cause the clutch bell to rotate and all that stuff. The only difference is it's got these two holes so you can adjust it to the way you like. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Try it out in Goliath here, and if I like it, I'm gonna get it for my other nitro as well. So without further ado, let's get this thing open. Alright, to open this, all we gotta do is take this pair of scissors and just cut it open just like that. I'm going to keep this little MIP sticker and set off to the side. I'll do something with that later. Now I can bring out the two shoes and the spring. These are going to just line up just like so, and the spring's going to go around them. And when you hit the throttle, they're going to be like, they're going to like swing open, kind of like this. I don't have any demonstration, so that's basically what they're going to do. And yeah, so now what we need to do is take our little spring, wrap it around like so. Wait, let's first do this because that's going to make it a little bit easier. And then when we're done with that, we'll just wrap it around and I'll show you that when I'm done putting this together. Alright, so we got this put together. Now what we're going to do is take one of the shoes, slide it in just like so. So now I've got half of it put together. Now we're going to take the other one, kind of like just slide it in there. Come on, pull it out. That's not working. Come on. There we go. Now I got it together. So now what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to take the RC apart. To start things off, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the air filter, the fuel line, and the pressure line. And the fuel line and pressure line should just come right on off, just like so. And the air filter just pops right on off like that. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to have to remove this one link right down there that connects to the carb to the throttle linkage. Next up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the easy start wirings, which is these two here at the motor. They just slide right on out. And you're going to have to pop the glow plug lead out. Going to need some little bit of force. There we go. Just want to be careful not to break it. Pull it off to the side. And then what you can do next is remove the one nut that holds the exhaust in place, which is located down there. Alright, when you remove the nut for the exhaust, the screw will fall out from underneath it, so just don't remember about that and don't lose it. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to lean the RC like this, and then we're going to get at the 4 screws that are down on each side to remove the engine from the RC. Alright, with all 4 screws removed, you can now take the engine off the RC. Now if you have telemetry and you have the temperature sensor on the engine itself, just remember to take it off before you pull the engine, and all you got to do is lean it forward and pull it off. And there we have it. So now what I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to quickly go and clean this up because it is dirty. Alright, with the engine removed, now we can remove the clutch bell. And the clutch bell is held on with this one E-clip right there. Alright, so with the E-clip off, you can now take the clutch bell right on out. There is, and just so you know, there is a Teflon washer on the very top. So we're going to take it out. It left a ball bearing. Slide the ball bearing right on out, just like so. And now we can slide off the old T-Maxx clutch shoes. And as you guys can tell from the new ones, they are extremely thinner in comparison. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to line them up just like they were before. So just like one on this side like that. One on the other side like that. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna try them on that setting first. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the spring off the old clutch shoes, mainly because the one from MIP I can't get to stay connected, so I'm just gonna use the T-Maxx one, which I just dropped. Great. So give me one sec. Alright, so now we're gonna take the normal T-Maxx clutch shoe spring and we're just gonna put it over the post, and we're just gonna work it around into the groove. Gonna be a little tricky, but it's possible. Oh, come on. There we go. So now when it starts to rotate, these are gonna open up just like that. And these multiple holes are gonna be able to adjust how it reacts when the engine starts spinning. So I can't wait to test this out. So let's start putting it back together. So first we're gonna have to take our, let's see here. First we gotta take the ball bearing, slide it on, take the clutch bell, do the same, put the Teflon washer on, and then we're gonna take our E-clip and slide it on. We may need to use a pair of pliers. Alright, so next, now that we have the engine ready, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take it and just slide it in. Just in reverse of like we did before, make sure the tubes are out of the way. And then what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to screw down the 4 screws that hold it in place. Now if you have telemetry and easy start, you're going to want to make sure you have both the RPM sensor in place down here on top of the engine mounts, as well as the ground wire plugged in right on top of the other side, so that they just screw in just like that. Now that the engine's back in place, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take the nut and the screw, and we're going to need to bolt the exhaust and the bracket for the telemetry wires in place. Alright, so with the exhaust in position, next up what we're going to do is we're going to need to plug in the easy start motor wires. It's just simple as you take the one that corresponds where it is on top, and it should just slide right in just like so. Then you take the black one and it goes to the post underneath it, and it should just slide in just like the red one. Next up what we're going to do is we're going to take the pressure line and we're just going to slide it right onto the little attachment piece for the exhaust. Then we're going to take the fuel line and do the same but into the carburetor. Just like so. Next, what we need to do is we need to take our temperature sensor, go around the fins, put it in whichever slot you want. It will go into any one of these. Just be careful because it kind of catches on every little thing. Alright, once you get it into a position you like, you just gotta take this little silicone piece and it slides right on just like that. Then what we can do is we can take our glow plug lead, which is over here, and we're gonna insert it just like this and make sure it gets onto the glow plug, which may take a little bit of force, and then we are done with that. Alright guys, next up what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take this little link that's right there and we're going to need to push it against this little ball thing on the carburetor so that we have a connection to the throttle linkages again. Alright guys, last but not least, what we gotta do is we gotta put on the air filter. That's easily done just by popping it in place, just like so. And then we're gonna put a little body clip right in there just to hold it in place. Alright guys, and that's it. Now he has some MIP Clutch shoes. Now what this is going to do is going to just give me that much more adjustability in the way this RC drives, and would believe me, that's going to be very, very fun to play with. Here soon I'll do a product review on it, because I know not many people have it, so I might as well give my thoughts on it after driving this around and seeing how it, performs. So, yeah. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Like usual, if you guys liked it, slap a like, leave a comment, we'll do what you do, and I'll see you guys next time. And that was Goliath, level 5 upgrade.